Yes, you're included for a $1,400 fourth stimulus check specifically focused on Social Security, including retirement, disability, SSDI, survivors, SSI, VA, RRB, and the low income in 2024. I have all the details and exactly what you need to know right here in the video. Let's get right into it. I know in this video, I do want to follow up to another video that I had out recently just the other day where I was talking about a dedicated $1,400 fourth stimulus check and talking about all the fixed income beneficiaries I mentioned at the beginning of this video. Now, I think we can all completely recognize so far this year has been very, very busy, and it's only going to get more intense between now and November when we know a lot of very important things are going on. Well, as a result of that, I do want to follow up to some questions and some concerns that I've seen down below in the comment section on the video from just the other day from those of you here in the community in regards to a dedicated $1,400 fourth stimulus check in 2024 for the fixed income beneficiaries that I mentioned earlier, as well as in the video just the other day. We've got a lot to talk about, and like I've been saying for a while now, several months, this year is going to be very, very busy, and it's all eyes on the fixed income, the low income, and the elections later on this year. Let's get into it and talk about all the details. Really fast before we do, thanks for joining me. If you have not done so yet, make sure to do yourself a huge favor and hit that subscribe button down below. It's a busy time right now. I'm doing all the research every single day, boiling it all down into these short videos so you can stay posted on what's actually going on as things continue to change every single day. And again, a lot of stuff is happening and all eyes are on the low income and fixed income beneficiaries. So again, thanks for being here. I truly do appreciate it. Please subscribe down below if you haven't done so yet. And remember, I am very much dedicated to you and everybody right here in the community. Also, please leave a comment down below. Let me know, what can I do for you? Seriously, I am here for you in any way that I possibly can be. Let me know what you need. Let me know what I can do for you. Let me know down below in the comment section. I do my best to read as many comments as I can, and I will take all of that into consideration and do whatever I possibly can for you. Seriously, let me know. Ask and it shall be given, right? Therefore, we need to know. If you don't tell me, I don't really know what I can do for you, but I can assume, I can have some assumptions, and I can have some different estimations as far as what I can do for those of you here in the community. But seriously, let me know down below in the comment section. Again, thank you so much. Truly appreciate it. Let's get into it and talk through the details. All right, so like I said, I do want to follow up to that video just the other day where I was talking about a $1,400 fourth stimulus check this year, 2024. Now, here's the thing. Yes, I did see some comments as well coming in saying, stop talking about it. It's not happening. Well, here's the thing. I want to point this out, and I say this every single time. As of right now, you're right. A $1,400 stimulus check or stimulus check in any dollar amount as of now has not been approved yet. Then why would I talk about such a thing? Here's the thing. Do you think the economy is maybe collapsing a little bit right now? Yeah, it sure is. Even though some of the reports continue to come out and say, oh no, everything's fine, everything's peachy, everything's good. It's not really that great, okay? All of the economic data has been showing red flags here for quite a few months now, and it's not a very good picture. Of course, they want to cover all this up and pretend like it's all good because what's going on in November, right? We all know, right? Therefore, do you think they're going to come out and say, hey, look, everybody, things are really, really bad right now? I don't think so, right? It's all smoke and mirrors, and they got to cover the whole thing up. Either way, it's not a good picture. However, I do want to bring the details of this because we know that a lot of things happen on election years. We know that leading up to this, there's going to be a lot of different things coming out, and it's all coming together in this perfect storm type of scenario. What do I mean by that? The economy collapsing. It's not good. Recession, contraction, whatever you want to call it, major stuff going on right now, okay? As a result of that, I pointed this out before. It all comes down to the economy, okay? It does not matter how much we contact lawmakers, doesn't matter if we contact the administration, doesn't matter if we make phone calls, send emails, send letters, or whatever, sit here in videos like this and ask them for anything. They don't care. It's all about the economy, okay? It is 100% about the economy. Well, as a result of that, with the economy doing what it is now, again, if you're in the camp of somebody wanting more stimulus checks, you want to see what's happening right now, okay? Because this is basically right in line with what's happening, and these kinds of things that are happening out there in the real economy right now are basically some of the different precursors of additional money going out to the people, because this is what happens. When the economy crashes and burns, they print up hundreds of billions or trillions of dollars, and they push it out in the form of massive, massive stimulus to inject basically artificial growth into the economy. That's what they do. They do it literally every single time. This time is no different whatsoever, okay? Now, I want to point something else out. Something I've been watching for a while now, and something I continue to say we got to continue watching is the job market, okay? So the job market is very important because I would say, in my honest opinion, this is probably one of the key factors, one of the major catalysts when it comes down to the likelihood of more stimulus is what is the unemployment rate? The higher the unemployment rate goes, the higher the likelihood of more stimulus. Why? If the unemployment rate is going up, that simply means people are losing jobs, people are being unemployed, businesses are going under, businesses are closing down, they're contracting, they're going bankrupt, whatever you want to call it, all kinds of different things. They're downsizing. Does that mean we're in a phase of major economic growth? No. If we're in a phase of major economic growth, there's going to be hiring, a lowering of the unemployment rate, right? We're not seeing that. Make sense? So anyway, I don't want to go off on some rant here, turning this into some major economic lesson. Now, let me bring this whole thing full circle here and answer the questions and concerns that I've seen down below in the comment section on that previous video from just the other day. The major questions I see coming in are, and again, these are asked in a variety of ways, but it's essentially asking the exact same thing. I'm an SSDI beneficiary. I get SSI. I get SSDI benefits. I'm disabled. I get Social Security. I'm retired. Whatever the situation is. Basically, the questions are coming in. Will we be included for the next stimulus check if there happens to be one? And again, I want to throw that out there. When there happens to be one. It's not a matter of if. It's literally only a matter of when. Will it happen this year? I don't know. I don't know that. I don't have a crystal ball. I wish I did. That'd be awesome, right? That'd be super cool. We'd be able to predict a lot of things going forward. But unfortunately, I don't have that ability. I'm not really sure. All I'm simply saying is they've been doing stimulus for decades. It's not a new concept. A lot of people think that in 2020 and 2021, when we got stimulus checks, that was the first time, and it was like a one-off thing. No, it's not. Not even close. They've been doing this for decades. Nothing will change. They will continue to do the same old thing. It's the same play out of the same playbook, and they continue to do it time and time again. It's only a matter of when. However, it all depends on how bad does this contraction, recession, whatever you want to call it, how bad does it really get? That is going to be a key factor in how fast they print up money and how much they actually do and how much they send out, okay? Anyway, long story short is, in the event of another stimulus check, will you be included as a fixed income beneficiary? I want to say this much. There's no reason that you would not be included, okay? Remember, stimulus checks and the eligibility for them is always based 100% on income. That's it. Income. It's always income based. There's other parameters around it too, like were you claimed as a dependent? You know, are there child support payments going out that it may reduce your payment? All kinds of different factors like that. But the major eligibility requirement is income. Now, the last couple of stimulus checks that they sent out, income thresholds were anywhere between $100,000 for an individual and $200,000 as a married couple, or $75,000 as an individual and $150,000 as a married couple. Now, depending on the round of stimulus checks that went out over the last few years, 2020, 2021, those did differ a little bit. But those are generally the income thresholds. Now, considering we're out a few years now from those last ones that went out, maybe the income thresholds will be adjusted a little bit from there. I don't know. We don't know that yet. But when it comes down to it, it's probably going to be somewhere around that range, okay? Now, let me ask you, as an SSI beneficiary, as an SSDI beneficiary, as a retiree, as a Social Security retirement or spousal or survivor's beneficiary or beneficiary of these benefits, is your income below these thresholds, say $75K as an individual or $150 as a married couple? By default, the answer is most likely yes, okay? Well, as a result of that, would you be included? The answer would be, in general, yes, unless, there's different parameters like, well, if you're claimed as an adult dependent, then you're not going to get it, but rather the person that claimed you would get it on your behalf. Or if you owe child support, maybe that would garnish the benefit, or all kinds of things like this, like we've seen in the last couple rounds. So other than that, there's no reason that you would not be included. And again, I've seen a couple other people reaching out saying, they always forget about us. They don't care about us. They, whatever, all these different things, right? Okay, you're right. It does seem like they forget about us all the time, right? I agree with that. It does seem that way. However, in this case, it's always income-based, right? So Hope that kind of makes sense. And remember, they could issue just a plain old stimulus check just focused on fixed income beneficiaries. It would not be the first time. In fact, they did it back in May 2009. Look it up if you don't believe me, okay? They did it in 2009, a highly focused stimulus check just for fixed income beneficiaries receiving benefits from Social Security. They did it. Why couldn't they do it again? They could. In my honest opinion, this is the only thing they should be doing. They should not be sending checks out to everybody. Why? Because they don't need to. They should just be sending out checks to the lowest income people, the fixed income, those people generally with an income under 40K or even less. 40 grand or less a year is really what they should be going out to. Otherwise, we're going to see another massive run of inflation just like we saw the last couple of years. Kind of make sense? Anyway, I could sit here and literally talk about this for hours. There's a lot of stuff going on right now, a lot of things that are changing, massive studies that have been conducted over the last couple of years, a lot of stuff I could share with you, but I'm not going to. Not in this video. Because otherwise it's going to get way too long and nobody wants to sit here and watch that. And honestly, I don't want to sit here for 2 hours talking like that. So anyway, I hope this helps you to answer the questions. Otherwise, leave your comments, your questions, your feedback down below. Again, leave some messages down below in the comment section. Let me know, what can I do for you? Seriously, let me know. If you don't tell me, I don't know. I can just assume at that point, right? And again, so I'm here for you as much as I can be. Please subscribe, share the video with your friends, family, social media. There's a share button down below. Like the video. And again, go back and check out any of the other thousands and thousands of videos here on the channel. Until next time, enjoy your day. Take care. Have a good one. And I'll catch you again later in the next video.